ragakhayo nibbānam.
Namo thassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today I will be speaking about death. I know many of us not like to listen in this topic, but death is one of the teaching of Lord Buddha. Death will eventually come to us, whether we like it or we may not. Death is one of the messenger that made Lord Buddha to go forth and to become fully enlightened Samma Sambuddha. So today I will explain a little bit about death. From the birth up till to whatever age we are in right now, the death is always connected. The death is always waiting very close to us. The death is always looking for an opportunity to take this life away. Death is the closer to us than anyone, anything else in this world. So therefore, we have to regard the death. If we can understand about the death, if we can contemplate a little bit about death, then eventually when the time will come, when we grow old, when we are lying down in our deathbed and we are waiting for the moment to pass away, at that time we do not tremble. We can face the death confidently. And with that confidence, we can go to our next destiny confidently, which is secure. But if we have no regard for that, if we do not contemplate, if we do not understand, and when the time comes, we will be trembling. And at that time, our mind has a lot of fear, a lot of agitation, and it gets confused. And at that time, when we pass away, it would be difficult for us to approach for a better future, a better destiny. Lord Buddha has taught us the meditation which we call Marananusati. It is one of the very powerful meditation. In our monk's life, sometimes we may not be so heedful in our practice, but when we contemplate on death, we get the sense of urgency, sangvega, and it can steer us up, and we can come back to the track of meditation. Marananusati, the contemplation on death, can be done in several ways. We can see that there are many dangers in this world. Those dangers can come to us anytime. There are a lot of sickness in this world, we know. The sickness can come to us anytime. So by reflecting those, our life is very short. We understand that. No matter what age we are living in, but it won't be more than 100 years. Eventually, when the time passes out, we are heading towards death. We all know that. If we look into our elders, our grandfather who used to be there, or our great-grandfather who used to be there, and now they are not here. So that means they have gone to death. The Lord Buddha, the Supreme Lord Buddha, who was almighty and all-power, even the death took him away. So who are we to deny? Who are we to stop that? So if we can contemplate that death will eventually come and take us, and we are prepared for that, and when the time comes, we do not tremble. So therefore, contemplation on death is very important. As I said, it is one of the messenger for Buddha as a bodhisattva to turn away from the household life into the homeless. It is a very powerful messenger for Buddha, for bodhisattva. We all know that death will come to us, but still we do not like to hear, we do not like to face. But when it comes, we are unable to protect ourselves. So therefore, we must practice, we must contemplate, we must understand about death little bit in our life. Then only when the time comes of death, we can understand. To practice in a death, when we think about death, we look into our life and we see there are a lot of flaw, lot of mistakes. Not keeping a sila, not able to do some merits. At that time when we think of death, we start doing those kind of activities. Keeping dana, doing some generous work, keeping a sila, paying respect to the elders, doing some wholesome action. So whether the death comes or not at that moment, but we already train our mind to have some merits. So contemplation of a death has been doing this to us. But if we do not contemplate, we think we can live forever. And we think, yes, we will make merits another day, and we never do that. And eventually when death comes and takes us away, we are too late by the time. So while contemplating of a death, we understand the time is short and we have much more to do. Then we start doing good things. We all understand when death comes and takes us away, we go with nothing. We just take a Dhamma. But if we do not have a Dhamma in our life, then what we take? All adhamma, all akusala, all unwholesome action. And where with those unwholesome action will take us? Not to a good place, not to a good destiny. If we want to go to a good place, we can go only by Dhamma. So Dhamma is the way to take us good place. But we are so lazy, so inactive to practice Dhamma. Therefore, timely, if we can reflect on death, it can steer us up and we can practice some Dhamma. So therefore, it is very important to look into death. Many people in this world, they do not like to listen. No other teachers will talk about death as much as Lord Buddha. Why? Because Lord Buddha understands the reality that this is the truth, the death. We have to accept no matter how harsh, how difficult it is. And Lord Buddha, knowing this, he has taught us Dhamma for our own benefits. Lord Buddha does not teach if there is no benefits. So we must understand when Lord Buddha taught us this contemplation of death can bring us a lot of benefit, we must practice. We must contemplate on death. We all like to celebrate a new year. We all like to celebrate our birthday. But as the year is passing away, we must reflect that we are heading towards the death. If we can contemplate like that, we do not delight so much like the worldly people in this world. When we do not delight in so much in this world, we are already making a lot of merit. When we do not delight in this world, our samsara is slowing down already. So therefore, contemplation of death is very important. No matter what practice you are doing, the contemplation of death is one of the foremost. So, I wish every one of you to look into this reality that is called death, that is the truth. So when you look into the death little by little, we can understand about the life, the importance of the life, the existence, the purpose of the life. Then only we can do the things that is really important, the things that really matter to us. So I wish all of you to look into the death, contemplating death, and practice the meditation on death. And by this practice, I wish all of you to attain all the path, fruit, and Nibbana. Thirvan Saranai.
Dveshakhayo Nibbanam